What's up, y'all? Listen, I found a red carpet interview with our couple, Megan and Jonathan. Do y'all want to hear it? All right, we'll listen to it right after this. I like that little music. It makes you kind of sway. Listen, I pulled up an interview. This is with the Entertainment Tonight, and you see the title of my video. It says Megan Good says Jonathan Majors makes her happy. So let's get into this interview and let's get into the article. Then we're going to get into the integral interview. Now, housekeeping, please hit that like button. Also, if you're new here, subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll be open to a plethora of videos that I have completed. And let's get into this. Let's get into this. All right, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen, honey. Says here, let me change the overlays. Can y'all see that? That's just a picture. Uh, Says Megan Good says she's happier I've been in a long time amid Jonathan Majors' romance. Mm. So let's read this. This is by Hope Sloop. It says Megan is feeling happier than ever despite the crazy last 2 years she's had. Talking with ET's Kevin Frazier from the NAACP Awards on Saturday, the 42-year-old actress who was a nominee for her show Harlem did not specifically mention Jonathan Majors' assault trial and conviction, but that she couldn't feel more blessed at the moment in her life. I am happy, it's really crazy. I mean, so much is going on. These past 2 years have been crazy 2 years for me, but I'm happier than I've been in a long time, even with all the crazy, Good said. God is just doing incredible things. And so trusting God in the journey. And I'm like, all right, Lord, what's next? And then they go into, Jonathan Major's uh, trial and conviction and everything like that. Let's continue. They've got pictures of them uh, on the red carpet. I mean, he's got his little legs crossed. He's got a little pensive smile. He reminds me, where is that you can't figure out the smile that you need to do. And so the only reason when I smile or when my smile looks authentic is when I'm laughing. That reminds me of me. Because if I just sit here and try to smile, it's the fakest thing you can see. But if I'm laughing and I mean I'm really doing a good chuckle, my smile is just very, very radiant. All right, let's see. Since then, the couple has been keeping a low profile as they await his April 8th sentencing. The Ant Man and Wasp Quantumania star is facing up to a year in jail for the third-degree assault he was convicted for. Majors joined Good mid-interview with ET and said that after his trial and public banishment by Disney and Marvel from his role as Kang the Conqueror in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it is just good to be seen and to have the opportunity to support Good. It's incredible. It felt great. I love everything she does, and I'm glad she's being acknowledged today. During his trial, Good stood by Majors and was visibly upset after the verdict was read in December. Was she in the courtroom? I don't remember her being in the courtroom, but okay. Okay. In January, he gave his first interview, and he says his hands never struck the woman and that all of this other stuff. So let me see if they've got any more pictures. I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it of the article. We've seen that picture before, and we've seen, again, his little pensive picture. It's just that he has a very awkward smile. I don't think he really knows what to do with his mouth. Now, see, this is like an authentic smile because he's smiling and he's looking and he's smiling. All right, so let's see if we can listen to what is going on.
To be nominated one, like my heart's so full just to be seen. And this is my second NAACP nomination. The first one I was 17 and I'll be 43 this year.
Come on.
So just to feel seen and to feel loved on and to be here with us. And then also for a character I love so much that is truly such a big part of me. So
That's what I say. Harlem is such a fun show, but it feels so authentic to us.
yes,
How important is that you get to do a show where you can be us?
it's every
So she's talking about the show. She's talking about how that show makes her feel. She talks about being nominated because I didn't realize that the last time she was nominated when she was 17 was that during the time that she did Eve's Bayou. Was that during that particular time? During Eve's Bayou with her and Joni's Journey? Is it Smollier? Smollett? Smollier? Is it during that particular time? Because that that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. She's talking, she's talking, she's talking. Here we go. So I want to kind of get in right here. So let's hear what they have to say. I've got to be mindful. We don't want to get copyright because this is fair use. I don't want to get any copyright strike. So I will shut it off quickly. Yeah.
Hello. Jonathan, how you doing?
Good to be seen, man.
How cool.
So they're both talking about good to be seen. How good it is for them to be seen in this business. Good to be seen after his conviction. Just good to be seen. Good to be seen. Good to be seen. So let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue.
To be here with Megan tonight in the Image Awards. That's for us.
It's incredible. It feels great. I love everything she does, and I'm glad she's being acknowledged today. By us.
He loves everything she does. He's glad that she's being acknowledged today. He looks at her and she's smiling and looking at him and he's smiling and looking at her. So they seem to be okay. I mean, I think we read more into it than actually it is. You've got two people in a relationship and they're working through this relationship. It seems like it is very, very new, but they are working on it. So let's just see. I think that they've been dating, that the public knew that they were dating since May. I think it was at May, last May. So it's almost a year. Almost a year. Okay. Let's continue.
So, amen.
What is it meant to have her there on your arm? Because she loves
You want me to cry? You want me to cry?
What are you gonna cry for? What is he crying? What is he gonna cry for? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So again, I would love to see. I guess I need to go to their Instagram page, ET's Instagram page, and look at the comments that are up under here. And we'll do that. We'll find that and we'll look and see if this particular interview is on their Instagram page, and we will see what the comment says. But I mean, they seem to be. Oh, they seem to be, as far as the public is concerned, they seem to be okay. They don't give me pause for the cause. Again, we don't get to see them other than the snippets, uh, the photos, the snippets, and things like that. We don't get to see anything but those things, and we don't get to see the actual workings and things of their relationship. It's interesting. It's interesting. So let's just see what else we I think we got just a little bit more, and we'll round this up.
Nah, man. Love is beautiful. Support. Um, accountability, all those things.
Interesting word choice. Accountability. Interesting word choice. Accountability. Love is good. Accountability. Let's continue. That's an interesting word choice. We're going to continue on to figure out what's going on. But interesting word choice.
Someone to talk to and chat with and get better with, and for.
And look how she's looking at him. Accountability. Someone to talk to chat with. I mean, those are things you want in a relationship. She's holding him accountable for who he is, how he portrays himself, how he acts. She holds him accountable for that. And he understands that. That was why I was saying that was an interesting word choice that he used.
So, God is good.
Okay. That's the end of that interview. What are y'all thinking? Child, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Let me share my screen. Let me get rid of this. Let me hold up, y'all, because the stuff that's going on that I don't understand. Let me close this out. So let me share my screen. I want y'all to see this because there's interesting word choices being used. She says right here, this is from Meagan Good. Thank you so much, NAACP Rush, for having us and nominating my work 3 times. Such a beautiful evening. Congratulations to all the winners. Very special thank you to, Michael Costello for custom designing this gown specifically for her. Okay. Custom made gown. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. This is from her Instagram. And so what I was going to do, let me stop sharing my screen. What I was going to do is find the ET. Here it is. I'm going to find the Entertainment Tonight to see if they have this interview on their website. And if they do, let's see. I think this is it. Yes. So let me get back to sharing. All right, let's get here. I wanted to share this simply because I wanted to get you all to hear some of the stuff that's going on this thing because you see him laughing. See, these are really just authentic kind of laughter. So let's see if we can hear the sound.
God, look at it, Jonathan. You know you want to. Y'all look so good. Look at it, Jonathan. You know you want to.
Who is that in the background? Look at the Jonathan. You know you want to. But I wanted to see if we could get into some of these comments. Let's see if we can make this a little bit bigger. See what the comments are saying. And here we go. From Mohammed, Alfie Photography says, is he not in jail? She's too good for him. Yeah, I said it. Give that man, what does it say? Give that man a job. He did nothing wrong. What in the Ronald McDonald do he got gone on his feet? Now, back in my day, and I don't know about anybody else, but back in my day, a man having good teeth and large shoes meant something totally different. So I'm gonna go back to what they're talking about, and you all fill in the doggone blanks as you want to. Only a woman with a low self-esteem would stay with a guy after a conviction like that. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good thing. That's a reference to Waiting to Exhale. Good to see him. What happened to him is a lesson to everyone to choose the people around you carefully. Now, that is a word. That is a word. Someone said they thought he was in jail. Who is that? Barbie Girl 4296. This man says, I don't know who this is. Dangerous glowworm. I don't know who he is, but I don't know who he is, but that is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. If Jonathan's shoes were red, they would be a splitting image of Ronald McDonald's shoes. They look good, especially him. Fire. About time he's not dressing like a. Y'all are no good in these comments. And then you have that does not look like a woman of Christ the way she dresses. And this was a lot of things that I think that I had talked about before. It doesn't matter. She's one of those people that you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because she was with Devin Franklin for for 10 years. The people in the church did not like her at all. They didn't like who she was, how she dressed, what she presented, all of that. They didn't like her, and a lot of I think that hate is the fact that they felt like because he was a pastor, he was supposed to be with a certain type. He was supposed to be with a certain woman, and I think that that caused a lot of rift in marriages in their marriage, when it's always interest to me, because when you talk about people who are in the community, in the Christian community, they always talk about what God put together, don't let no man put asunder, but yet that's what they do continuously, and that always harkens back to you being authentically who you are. And she said in this interview that in the past 2 years she has been, this is the most she's felt happy and comfortable. And a lot of that has to do with choosing who you're being around. When you're around someone, when everybody worships that person, and that's what it got to me. It seems like those people worship Devin Franklin, and they weren't allowing them to have their marriage do what their marriage does. I'm quite sure in time there would have been changes, but when you continually go at it somebody and go at somebody and go at somebody, and I don't want to hear it, because we saw it, we saw it, we read it, and we felt it, how people within that community treated that woman. So you can't say that that's not what's happening. And that's that double standard that I don't like. A lot of Christians would love to be able to tell you how you're supposed to live, but if you turn that finger back on Christians, then you're messing with God's people and you can't talk about them. If that's not the biggest bunch of malarkey. uh, I just don't know. I just don't know. Is there any more comments? There probably is. Let me press this. And some folks just mad. A lot of people are mad about his style. A lot of people are mad about his style. That's his style. I don't know anything to do that. He could get a stylist, and a stylist can dress him in the way people want him to dress. But he dresses what's comfortable and authentic to who he is, and he's consistent about it. So, what are we really going to do? What are we going to do? You got people that said that they look good together. They look beautiful. You got right here, girl, bye. You're ruining your life. My boy, clean. I mean, he does look nice. I mean, the shirt and the scarf matching, that does look good. And someone says here, a classic tuxedo would have complemented her dress more, but they look good, which is true. But again, these are their individual styles, and a lot of people are complimenting their style. I got a couple people. This Danielle 20506. I thought he was going to jail. I mean, that's what I read a while back. I'm interested to see what the comments were. Stop laying. He was found guilty, and I believe his sentencing isn't until May. Okay. So again, she's acknowledging that she read something. So we'll go ahead and stop sharing the screen. What do y'all think? I just thought I'd put this up here. I saw this, and I saw them laughing and things like that. I saw this from Entertainment Tonight, and I thought I'd share it. It was something that looked positive about this particular couple, whether you believe that they are PR or not. And one of the things that I have found, even just following this case, is that a majority of Hollywood couples are PR, meaning that you have uh, someone in their camp introducing someone else to another camp. So a lot of these relationships and things like that are PR. Whether we think that I mean, whether they have us, whether those relationships are used to further a career, whether those relationships are used to quelch rumors, for whatever it is, a lot of these relationships start off this way. Who is Blake Lively dating? I can't think of, and she's now married to. That started off as a PR relationship, and it blossomed into what it is. Is it Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds? I think it is. Uh, that relationship did that. So you know, just following this case and reviewing everything that I reviewed about this case, I'm learning a whole lot of stuff about PR relationships and things like that, because a lot of times uh, actors and actresses are don't have the ability to have organic relationships with regular folks in the public, like regular folks in the public would like for them to have. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of regular folks, like us regular folks in the public, we would love to have an instance where we would walk up on Michael B. Jordan or Jonathan Majors or Idris Elba or Aldous Hodge, and there'd be sparks or anything like that. A lot of people interact and things like that in that realm via PR relationships. So I've learned that information, and I thought I'd share with you. All right, people, we do this every week. Please hit that like button, and also subscribe. And once you subscribe again, you will be able to see all the videos that I have completed thus far. All right. Please tell a kin, tell a friend, tell a coworker, tell that heifer that you can't stand that I'm over here making these videos. All right. And as always, people, bye bye.